Sun cast a shadow, a digital line is coming over the mountain and over your mind. Double down your Bitcoin, hang on for the ride. We're moving into the future, one block at a time. We're moving into the future, one block at a time.
Welcome to Once Upon a Coin, documenting the ongoing history of blockchain and cryptocurrency. As always, I'm your storyteller, Jason Cassidy. Today's story is going to put a smile on your face because honestly, who doesn't like free stuff? If you've spent a lot of time in crypto, then you may have been the lucky recipient of some free coins or NFTs. And if that happened, then you were part of one of the most pervasive, exciting, and successful forms of marketing to come around in a very, very long time. This is the story of crypto airdrops. I'm glad I got your attention. So now let's dive in and take a look at what exactly an airdrop is. And simply put, an airdrop is an event that takes place in the world of cryptocurrency, and while there are literally hundreds of variations on it, the general idea is that if you're holding the right NFT or coin at the right time, or if you're using the right blockchain service or platform for long enough, you could be entitled to a juicy reward. This reward is commonly airdropped to you, either directly into your wallet or via a website that you can visit and claim the reward, which often comes in the form of an NFT, non-fungible token, or a regular cryptocurrency, like Bitcoin or Ethereum. Not all airdrops are created equal either, as some will require you to go through a checklist of steps in order to earn your reward. And this often comes in the form of some type of marketing support to help the project gain relevance. Things like joining their official Discord channel, commenting, liking, and retweeting a post they made on Twitter, or even getting people to sign up for the project via a referral link. Others require you to engage with their ecosystem, such as using a testnet version of their platform and completing various tasks. The most straightforward version of an airdrop is simply rewarding existing users for actively engaging in the platform as a way of saying thank you. And while many of these airdrops aren't likely to change your financial fortunes overnight, depending how much you use certain apps within the crypto sphere, you could be looking at a pretty good payday here.
Airdrops were the natural progression from an IEO and an ICO. It not only gained mass community enthusiasm, it also sparked different mini bull runs in the community, which also brought a ton of new people into the space. And it also gave projects a lot of validity. A lot of the people that did rally around those communities weren't aware when they were doing so that they were going to get an airdrop. So the new mechanics from the airdrop announcing it is a newer model. Before, you would reward people that were unaware because they were engaging with the platform.
The concept of an airdrop has been around for a long time, with Auroracoin being credited for conducting the first crypto airdrop to users back in March of 2014. Auroracoin was designed to be the national cryptocurrency of Iceland. The team utilized precisely kept national records in Iceland to help distribute Auroracoin to every Icelandic citizen, with 50% of the total coin supply being used in this historic event. To receive the airdrop, each citizen had only to register their intent and in return would get 31.8 Auroracoin. I remember this project from back in the day because I was fascinated due to the groundbreaking territory it was covering. Ultimately, Auroracoin fell short of their intended goals. However, they had done something critically important. They had ushered into existence an idea whose time had finally come. This is the beginning of the airdrop era, and they only got bigger, more creative in design, and garnered more media attention from here on out. Another good example of this was in late 2017 when Omisego conducted an airdrop of their debuting OMG token to Ethereum users. The team gave out 5% of the total token supply to both reward existing Ethereum supporters, but also to incentivize them to test out their new startup decentralized exchange. The event went over so well that news of it spread like wildfire throughout the industry, spurring a cavalcade of projects to follow suit and offer up their own unique twists and spins on the airdrop concept. Now, like with most good ideas in crypto, it eventually gets taken, duplicated, and then watered down so much that eventually it loses some of its luster and draws the wrong kind of attention. By 2018, so much hype and buzz had formed around airdrops that seemingly everyone in the industry was either conducting one or on the receiving end of an airdrop. Eventually, a nasty habit formed when users were finding their wallets were being spammed with tons and tons of useless coins that had no real-world purpose and thus value. Airdrops had quickly evolved into the junk mail of crypto, and its reputation took a pretty big hit for a while because of this. Between all the money being made from them combined with the growing resentment around the abuse of them, airdrops eventually drew the watchful eye of the good old SEC, the US Securities and Exchange Commission. Yay. The SEC began cracking down on projects that it felt were using airdrops solely as a means of evading existing securities laws. Their position was that some airdrops constituted illegal securities offerings, specifically if there was some type of promise of future profit. Soon after this, the IRS, or Internal Revenue Service, came out with their own guidance on crypto airdrops. The tax man was coming. Suffice to say, airdrops were now on the radar of just about every regulatory agency in the world. And over time, more countries followed with their own guidance on crypto airdrops, each taking a unique stance on how they would treat them. The ever-evolving regulatory environment surrounding airdrops didn't deter Uniswap from conducting one of the most successful and biggest airdrops in history. Uniswap is a leading decentralized exchange on the Ethereum network that allows users to seamlessly swap ERC20 tokens without having to trust their coins to a third party. On September 17, 2020, Uniswap airdropped the Uni token to over 250,000 wallet addresses, with eligibility coming down to anyone who had previously used the platform. The airdrop was so well received that by the very next day, the Uni token was trading at a value of over $5.50 US. This valued the standard airdrop amount of 400 Uni tokens at $2,200 US. You tell me the last time a company rewarded you with $2,200 US for your loyalty towards them.
When they dropped Uniswap, everyone flocked to it as a new tool to be able to swap within Ethereum tokens. A lot of people use multiple wallets. So when they did airdrop, there was 400 Uniswap tokens dropped to most people who had used the platform before. And some people had got it across 10, 15, 30 wallets. And so it was a big boost to the community. So if you had held it and got the 400, it was quite a return for something that you were using the tool organically anyway and enjoyed the tool.
When I first heard about the Uni airdrop, I rushed over to the site to see how much I had earned, given that I was basically a power user of the platform. When I saw how much the amount was, I was pretty damn happy, and it still stands today as probably the most financially lucrative airdrop I've ever received. That's probably because the Uni airdrop was valued at over $1 billion US upon its release. That is a ton of value being created, even when you consider how many wallets it was spread out amongst. There's a whole other side of this coin though that we haven't addressed yet, no pun intended. Airdrops work with more than just fungible coins like Uni, they also work great with NFTs, and the NFT sectors adopted the airdrop to much success. The best example of this by far is the now iconic NFT series, CryptoPunks. And CryptoPunks is a collection of 10,000 unique NFT profile pic or PFPs that are often used as someone's avatar online and lie somewhere between the realm of art and a collectible. To the surprise of many, CryptoPunks was basically an airdrop in the sense that if you were at the right place at the right time, you got some free stuff dropped into your wallet. The creators launched the project as a free mint. First come, first served to anyone who is willing to pay the associated Ethereum gas fee to reserve their punk. Other examples of this span from taking part of events within the metaverse and getting some free digital swag to taking part in quests within Josie Bellini's CryberBrokers and getting some cool gear upgrades as a reward. This is definitely a part of cryptocurrency going forward, with more airdrops taking place each successive year. It's got so popular in fact that there's now dedicated websites to just track airdrops, and a whole subculture within crypto is formed around taking part in airdrops as a legitimate form of income. During my decade-plus career in the industry, I've had plenty of experience with airdrops, whether that's conducting a few myself, which let me tell you is an adventure, or being on the receiving end of some, which is a lot of fun. I can attest to the power though that can be unlocked via a well-executed airdrop. One of the best aspects of an airdrop is that it is one of the most effective forms of targeted marketing out there today. From the company's perspective, they can customize the eligibility criteria to determine who exactly is included in the airdrop. For example, if you're a blockchain-based metaverse built on Ethereum and you want to launch your own fungible token, you can easily use a block explorer like Etherscan to get a complete list of all the wallet addresses that hold metaverse-based tokens and NFTs. In doing this, you know with 100% certainty that whoever is the owner of those wallets They're big metaverse fans and they'll spend money on the right project. With a bit of work from the technical side to airdrop your token, plus some marketing efforts to make people aware of the event, you can basically put your product right into the wallet of the people that you want to turn into future customers. And you don't need to blow through your budget either to make this happen. Airdrops can be quite cost effective if you know what you're doing. Airdrops bring a lot more to the table though than just marketing. They also bring liquidity, something that is critical to the success of a project early on. If the lucky recipient of an airdrop token likes what they see when they look into the project and do some investigation, it's not uncommon that they'll turn around and buy more of that token considering it's likely just launched. Beyond that, airdrops help set up a healthy distribution model for new token, and that plays well for any future governance activities that take place on the project. You can probably begin to see why so many founders have used airdrops as a way to launch their project or reinvigorate interest into one over time. I want to be clear with you here. Airdrops are not some magic elixir that's going to send your project straight to the moon. They take a lot of time, money, marketing, and serious consideration towards regulations. That being said, they are one of the most powerful tools in crypto today, and we're constantly seeing new innovative ways to supercharge how airdrops are conducted. You can make some money and have a lot of fun too when you're on the receiving end of them. All in all, airdrops have added a lot more to the industry than they've taken away, and that means that they'll probably be around in the industry for a lot longer to come. Oh, and now that you know so much about airdrops, you should probably start paying attention to that wallet of yours because you just never know what might get dropped into it one day. I hope you enjoyed today's stroll down memory lane. Until next time, have fun and enjoy life, my friends. I'll be back soon with another incredible story to tell you.